Your brain is constantly making split-second decisions about what deserves attention online. Music taps directly into these decision-making systems, creating powerful opportunities for content creators who understand how sound affects viewer behavior. Learning these principles gives you genuine advantages in video performance and audience engagement. Music changes how people feel before they even realize what they're watching. Fast, upbeat tracks make viewers more optimistic and open to your message, while slower, minor-key music creates tension that keeps people hooked until you resolve it. Research shows that matching your music to your message can increase purchase decisions by 9% in advertising. This happens because your brain processes sound faster than visuals, setting emotional expectations before conscious thought kicks in. Upbeat, major-key music signals safety and positivity to your brain's reward centers. Your audience becomes more receptive to learning, more likely to subscribe, and more willing to trust your content. Meanwhile, carefully used tension through minor keys creates psychological investment. Viewers stick around longer because their brains crave resolution. Different instruments carry specific meanings that audiences understand instinctively. Acoustic guitar suggests authenticity and skill, while electronic sounds signal innovation and modernity. Piano often implies sophistication and trustworthiness. These associations work consistently across different age groups and backgrounds, giving you reliable tools for positioning your content. The key lies in matching your musical choices to your content goals and brand personality. Background music helps viewers remember your content better, but only when you use it strategically. Your brain has limited processing power, so music and narration need to work together rather than fighting for attention. When song lyrics compete with your voiceover, viewer comprehension drops by 21%. This means lower retention rates, fewer comments, and reduced sharing behavior. Your audience literally cannot process both information streams effectively. The solution involves using instrumental tracks that support your narrative without overwhelming it. These musical beds create emotional context and help with pacing while leaving language processing centers free to focus on your actual message. Timing becomes crucial here. Music introduced during transitions, visual demonstrations, or recap sections enhances memory formation without creating cognitive overload. Your brain treats these sonic elements as environmental context rather than competing information, allowing full attention for educational content. Strategic audio layering creates associative memory anchors. Viewers recall specific information sequences more effectively when consistent musical themes accompany similar content types. This technique works particularly well for tutorial series or educational channels where information retention directly impacts audience value. Your audience has developed sophisticated detection systems for cheap, overused audio. Generic royalty-free tracks immediately signal low-budget production, triggering skepticism responses that damage your credibility before viewers consciously evaluate your content. Authentic soundscapes generate completely different trust responses. Real acoustic spaces with subtle imperfections like room tone, natural reverb, or environmental sounds register as genuine quality markers. These elements bypass skepticism filters, making your content feel more professional and trustworthy. The difference extends to production choices that demonstrate investment and attention to detail. Custom music, location-specific recordings, and instruments with natural resonance characteristics all contribute to perceived authenticity. Audiences interpret these elements as indicators of quality and professionalism, creating positive impressions that benefit your entire channel. This perception gap explains why some creators with modest equipment achieve better engagement than others with expensive setups. Strategic audio choices signal competence and care, influencing how viewers evaluate everything else about your content. Social media environments force immediate engagement decisions from users scrolling through endless content feeds. Audio evaluation happens faster than visual processing, creating critical opportunities within the first few hundred milliseconds of exposure. Mismatched or jarring audio triggers instant rejection responses. Users swipe away within 400 milliseconds when music conflicts with visual expectations or content promises. This reaction happens below conscious awareness, making audio selection absolutely crucial for content performance. Strategic audio choices reverse this dynamic, creating positive engagement hooks that encourage continued viewing. Tracks that match content energy and viewer expectations generate psychological momentum that carries audiences through longer videos. Understanding this timing helps explain why some content goes viral while similar videos struggle. Audio creates first impressions that determine whether viewers give your content a chance. System responsiveness follows precise psychological rules that determine user engagement and cognitive flow states. The Doherty threshold shows that interactions maintain optimal engagement when response times stay below 400 milliseconds, creating seamless bridges between intention and feedback. Interactive content incorporating audio feedback matching the Doherty threshold creates subconscious satisfaction that extends viewing sessions and increases completion rates. This threshold applies beyond direct interaction to perceived responsiveness in content flow. Musical transitions that anticipate visual changes by approximately 200 to 300 milliseconds create psychological coherence between audio and visual elements. This anticipatory timing makes content feel polished and intentional, triggering positive quality assessments from viewers. Violating these timing principles creates jarring disconnects that break cognitive flow states. Audio elements that lag behind visual transitions or arrive too early register as technical incompetence, reducing content credibility and encouraging abandonment behaviors. Mastering these neurological responses transforms audio from background noise into strategic advantage. Content creators who understand these principles achieve measurable improvements in engagement metrics, retention rates, and conversion performance across digital platforms.